Morning. It's snowing. Well, it was snowing. And when I came up from under the covers and I saw that snow, I was a little scared. Because that would mean I'd have to drive in this shit. I don't want to drive in the snow. But as you can see, it's trying to snow. But it's crazy, it's warm. Anyway. So, last night I went to the event. It was interesting. So the way they put it, it was called an adult event. Now, I didn't know what that meant. They were very vague. I was gonna see what it was. But what they meant was they're playing this game called Cards Against Humanity. I'll put a link down there, but Google it. And it's this card game that just has the most, like, things in the card will get you canceled. I don't know if it came out during this era of canceling or it's always been. For example, you'll take one card. So one person, you get 10 cards, and then one person will have a card. They'll pull, there's white cards, black cards. You pull a black card and I'll have a prompt. Blank. That's what she said. And then everybody with their white cards will try to pick the best thing to fill in that blank. And the person who read the black card will choose. And then you, the person with the most black cards, you will get the black card if the person chooses your response. Pretty straightforward. But the responses be all crazy. It'd be like I don't know. I didn't see all the cards, but there's a lot of jokes against other races. Didn't see any black jokes. Like there was black comedy, but not black jokes. There was Jewish jokes. There was inappropriately aged jokes. A lot of sexual jokes. So the thing I had a problem was you got to read it out loud. Some people get their kicks off of saying double penetration. I didn't want to read that shit. So I was lucky. I got one that just said, and that's what she said. And then all the answers were just mildly whatever. The guy next to me, he was like, I don't want to read this. So then the woman next to him read it. But after a while, it was whatever. And you know that I won, right? Because I guess I'm a strategist. If I could figure out the strategy of whatever, I'm pretty good. So basically, you need to figure out the person who has the black card, what they would think is the best thing. So this one lady I met, she had 3 cats. She told me their names. Da-da-da-da. I told her about the $5,000 cat cafe in Japan, and she got all excited. So when she read, I had a cat card. It said, the cat was so cute, da-da-da-da. So I played that hand, and she's like, oh, the cat, and I won. So, it's a strategy game. So at the end, the score was I had 8 cards, and everyone else was tied at 4, 2, and 1. And they were accusing me of cheating. You can't cheat. So that was fun, I guess. And at the end of the night, they're like, we got a box of pizza. Who wants it? But I'll take it. I got some pizza. Yeah. But there was one interesting, well, not that interesting. Well, it is what it is. So, Catwoman was there, and she said something like, she's into witchcraft. So this random guy, he's like, oh. He's like, what did he say? He said, he's like, you mean black magic? Like evil. And she's like, no, there's no such thing as evil and good. No, he said like the devil, the occult. And she's like explaining it. And he said something like, I'm not trying to offend you. And she's like, I'm not offended. I'm just assertively stating what I believe. He's like, well, that's what you believe. Yes. And they're going back and forth, and everyone's just kind of looking at each other like. Now, he came with a friend. She was friends with the other people. I don't know what's going on. Maybe this is their banter, but it was the first time they're meeting. And then she threw out this cis male over here. Like, wow. But he didn't know what she meant. I don't know what she meant, but I've heard it before. He was thinking SIS. I think it's CIS. It was really tense. I mean, that's his thing though. Anytime there was something, he would. But yeah. So overall, it was cool. Hanging out with adults, doing card. I never played it. My friends didn't play outside of like poker and shit, but they didn't play like those kind of games. I don't know if I'd get into it, but you know, they weren't like, it wasn't like drink till you pass out. It was just, why don't we just hang out and share the night? They had all this fruit and cookies. It was weird. Brownies. Here's where I'm going, but we're going to cut this right over here. So it's fun. Next week, I'm going bowling. He said, what are you going out all the time? Because I got to do something, man. Shit. Go out there, meet folks. Though I don't want to go bowling by myself. I never did that. I don't know. The place by my work is a bowling alley, and I always see DJ such and such on Saturday night. So maybe it's like a club-like atmosphere at the. Oh yeah, and the event they had like my Japanese playlist, the music I listened to when I was dancing in the clubs in Japan. It was like the reggaeton. It's so weird. I mean, we're all around the same age, so that makes a kind of sense. And then they're throwing in Michael Jackson. They threw in that new R. Kelly. No, they didn't do that. But how's he have a new album out? That's weird. But I guess when you got money, you could do those kind of things. Like if Trump ever goes to jail, it's gonna look like he's just in his own little mansion inside. He'll be like, I'm in jail. I ain't even giving him any props. But you know what he's gonna do. Anyway, what else? Oh, I met this guy. It was the kids. So this is like a X-rated, R-rated kind of game, right? And she came with her son. So apparently they live in like New Jersey or whatever, and they came down this way. They rented a hotel, and then they had a party in the lobby, or the penthouse lobby thing. And then tomorrow they'll go back. Interesting. I've never heard this. But so the son was there playing with his mom, and this game is like, they say double penetration. Would you be talking about double penetration with your mom in the room? Right now, my dad, like whenever my brother comes over, my dad and brother, uncle, they be talking all kinds of stuff. And then my dad will say, Matthew doesn't know what we're talking about. He innocent. And I'm thinking, well, I'm quick to tell him I'm not innocent. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, it'd be a weird conversation to have with my parents. I mean, it's Christmas season, right? So you know the one song that goes Virgin Mary. I forget what song it is, but at some point they say Virgin Mary. And my dad's like, Matthew, what's a virgin? I actually got that on record, and I'll try to find it. I don't know if I could put, actually I'm gonna put it in this video.
What are you talking about? Huh?
What is Virginia?
Yeah, I don't know what a Virginia is. You tell me.
What a virgin is?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Okay.
A virgin is a defiled girl, is a undefiled girl or a undefiled boy.
You heard it here. My dad just explained what a virgin is. Like, who doesn't know that?
But yeah, so it was this kind of game. But her son, he went to China for teaching or study abroad, he wanted to go to Japan. When he walked in, he had a Japanese shirt on. So we're just talking about, he has friends in Hokkaido, and so that was cool. And then her daughter came. So I don't know what, maybe they're just on vacation. I didn't ask so many questions. But it was cool. I might do it again if it fits. I don't know if they always come down this way. They might do it in Jersey. I'm not driving. Well, I don't know. I've been driving long enough now that I could probably manage. But this place was like 10 minutes from my job, so yeah. It's not that cold out. I should have went for a walk. I thought it was gonna be colder. But I got so much stuff to do. I made a list today. I don't seem to make lists during the week. On the weekends I make my list. But yeah. So I don't know if I confirmed or told or whatever, but I did the freestyle thing for the event and he paid me, so it's finished. So I can say I made $60 and 15 minutes of doing a freestyle. And that was just the introductory price. So it's gonna jump to $100 per event. And it goes up to how many people are in the event, which is pretty cool. That's like I would tell my dad, because he doesn't believe people could make a lot of money in a short amount of time without doing hard labor, which you can. If, I mean, a stock exchange person could probably flip money like that. If you drop an album and you go to sleep and it's successful, you can make a lot of money when you wake up. IPOs can also generate a lot of money. Now, it's kind of on the back end though. You do a lot of work up in the back end, and then that's like a Mariah Carey ghostwriter, not ghostwriter, but whoever wrote the song for her thing, they're gonna get a bump in their royalty checks when Christmas comes. But yeah, that concept. I like this background. I might even like green screen it so I could do this in the house. Bricks. But so it feels good. In fact, one of my plans today is when I go home, take some new photos with the new cut and my new mic, and try to get some Christmas Fiverr gigs. Because the first time I did it, it was around this period where I started getting a lot of things. And now I'm like super, like when I did it at first, I was kind of, I priced it wrong. One time I priced a gig at like $50. I went to the studio, I paid $20. I took the train to get there, I paid $5 up and back. So we're at 30. I got something to eat, 35. Fiverr takes $5. That's at 40. And then the guy wanted me to redo it. So I went back to the studio. Now I'm at, I think I was at $1, and I got something to eat. Just a Kit Kat. Now I'm at negative 89 cents. And then there's a delay from when you do it, when they get it, when they receive it, and when you get the money. So I did all that, and then like 3 weeks later, I got 89 cents. It's on me. I priced it that way, but I was kind of salty. 89 cents. Sometimes they give you a tip, kind of like I guess it's like share riding. Those things, like if you get someone, share riding or the food things. You go get someone a hamburger, you take all this time to get there, they don't give you a tip. It's not worth it. So I need to like think of a pricing strategy that will make sure I'm not out. My student, she made me a bracelet, right? I think I showed you the bracelet. And we're learning about, we're in our math section, which is a better deal. $5 for 4 hamburgers or $20 for a 5-pack of 3 hamburgers. So I thought it was a great opportunity to apply it to what she's doing. So I'm like, how long does it take you to make a bracelet? She said 3 minutes. I said, how many bracelets can you make in an hour? She's like, I can't do it on my head. Like, yes, you can. There's 60 minutes in an hour. 3 minutes. Like, okay, I can make 20. all right, how much do you charge? He says, I'm going to charge $2. So, okay, how much will you make in an hour? She said, I'll make, oh, I can't. I said, yes, you can. She put, all right, I can make $60 or $40. I said, how much is your supplies? She's like, it's $20. And then she's like, so that's basic. I wish I knew that kind of like she was going through there. But her next lesson would be, it doesn't really, well, that's important, but Amazon exists. So they're making their bracelets at 30 cents and they could probably sell for $5. They're gonna, or sell it for $1. They're gonna undercut your prices. Also, you can't really run your business successfully in this school, and that's probably where most of your customers are. And you're gonna hit a saturation point since there's only 27 students in this class and half of them already got a free bracelet. So why would they want to buy a second bracelet? But then she's like, I can also make a necklace and I can make a ring. So I would love, but the thing is, she comes while the class is happening. She's just talking to me about this. Plus, but yeah, so this part of the job is cool because, you know, she could take this and I'm using, you know, I've been there, done there, and I could impart some wisdom on her, and yeah. But anyway, although it's not that cold out here, I got so much to do in the house today. But I hope you guys are doing good, and there's 13 days till Christmas. If you celebrate it, I don't celebrate it, but I'm still going to count down to it. All right, peace. I'm in the studio. It's Christmas. I got my friend. His name's Swag. Let me get him here. Yeah, Swag. We're going to do a track real quick. Now we're going to put my friend in here, Swag, and we're going to get out real quick. So, we got to put on this. We got to... Alright, we're going back in here. I hope you have a happy Christmas, cause you see what I be doing on this shit. I don't need Santa Claus to give me no list, cause when I'm on this microphone, of course I'm off the tip. I'm a bad boy, but not puppy, like when I'm on this microphone, I might even... I'm kidding. But when I be sticking out the shit right in the rhythm, they be like, man, what the hell did you give them? It seems I gotta sing along, sing-em-a-jig. And when I get up on this microphone, I'm doing my thing. So I hope you motherfuckers out there have a happy Christmas. I hope people outside of and if you ain't having a Christmas like this, invite me to your house, I'll make you a damn hit. And you be like, damn, he legit with his new man Swag, the thingamajig. Get it all together when we on this microphone, change the weather, cause I'm hot even when the shit is warm. So when I be on top, you know where I do this shit. Everybody have a Christmas. Rhyming.